It says, "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you compass sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, you make him twofold more the child of hell than yourself." And Elder Gabar was showing me this video with Bubble Eye Blackfish, and he had paused the video for a minute. Right, they were talking about the Illuminati. Right, with like Elder Gabar said, which he sold out to. And Elder Gabar paused the video for a minute, and there was a shot, and you could see both of them were bugged out, one more than the other, and especially the guy that was next to him. And Elder Gabar took a still of it.
Oh, well, you'll see it right now. Go ahead.
It says, "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, for you compass sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, you make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves. Woe unto you, blind guides, which say, whosoever shall..."
Yeah, the guys that we always mention, including Nate Satan, Hollywood Nate. You guys are blind guides, because you got these people following you. You know that you ain't teaching the truth right, because you know GMS is on YouTube, and you know GMS got the truth. We're constantly putting up videos, man. Go ahead.
It says, "Woe unto you, ye blind guides, which say, whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing, and whosoever shall swear by the gold of the temple, he is a debtor. You fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gold or the temple that sanctifieth the gold? And whosoever shall swear by the altar, it is nothing, but whosoever sweareth by the gift that is upon it, he is guilty. Ye fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gift or the altar that sanctifieth the gift? So, whoso therefore shall swear by the altar, sweareth by it and by all things thereon. And whoso shall swear by the temple, sweareth by it and by him that dwelleth therein. And he that shall swear by heaven, sweareth by the throne of the Most High, and by him that sitteth thereon. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you pay tithes of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not leave the other undone. You blind guides, which strain at a gnat and swallow a camel. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. Thou blind Pharisees, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleannesses.
Yeah, just because you wear a super duper Hebrew Israelite garment, with all the fixings, with all the trimmings, that don't mean what's on the inside of you. You got Zabak out there with that super clean, like, a pimped out Hebrew Israelite garment, but then we pull his coat. Because we found out that this guy is a great adulterer, man, and a liar, and don't know the scriptures, and not spiritual. The same thing with that motherfucker, General Gehenna. If you check him out, he's always wearing black or black and red. That's the colors of the Rosicrucians. Out of all the colors that you can wear, why would you wear those colors? And you're always wearing shades on in the nighttime. He's hiding something, man. Like I said, we know these guys. And it's up to us to reveal these false prophets out there. All right? Go ahead.
It says, even so ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within you are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, because you build the tombs of the prophets and garnish the sepulchres of the righteous, and say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would not have been partaken with them in the blood of the prophets.
No, that's exactly what you were doing. Because there's a thing called reincarnation, which a lot of you clowns don't even accept reincarnation. Go ahead.
It says, wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourselves that you are the children of them which killed the prophets. Fill ye up the measure of your fathers. You serpents, you generation of vipers, how can you escape the damnation of hell? Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them you shall kill and crucify, and some of them shall you scourge in your synagogues and persecute them from city to city, that upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Berechias, whom ye slew between the temple and the altar. Verily I say unto you, all these things shall come upon this generation. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets and stonest them which are sent unto thee. How often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings, and you would not. Behold, your house is left unto you desolate. For I say unto you, you shall not see me henceforth till you say, Blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord.
Okay, now let's go back. We was in Hebrews 11, right? Go ahead.
Back in Hebrews 11 and 6. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High.
A lot of you guys don't have faith. You're just faking it. It's just something to do. You know, it's a racket. You ain't doing this because you really believe that the Most High is coming back. And when all hell breaks loose, you're not going to know what to do. You're going to fold like a cheap camera. Go ahead.
But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. By faith Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house.
That's why when the main school had that split, and you had all those mini splits, in the interim, all those guys went their separate ways. There were guys falling off by the wayside left and right. What were we doing? We were steadily out there, going out there on the highways and the byways, whether it be on 34th Street, whether it be on Wall Street, whether it be in Harlem, whether it be in Connecticut, whether it be in New Jersey, whether it be in D.C., because we went down to D.C. This was like back in 01, I think it was February of 01. We went down there, we just said, look, let's go down there. So we were constantly, with all those different splits, we were constantly out there teaching that word. We never took a day off, or we never took a week off. Every weekend we were doing something. Even before YouTube was set up. So a lot of you guys, you went back into the world, you turned back into niggas, everyday niggas, and then you see the YouTube videos, then you started putting up YouTube videos. Go ahead.
It says, by faith Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world, and became...
By the which he condemned the world. So that's what we're doing. Our job is to go out there and condemn this present world. Not try to save it. Go ahead.
And became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. By faith Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed. And he went out not knowing whither he went. By faith he sojourned in the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise. For he looked for a city which hath foundations, whose builder and maker is the Most High. Through faith also Sarah herself received strength to conceive seed, and was delivered of a child when she was past age, because she judged him faithful who had promised. Therefore sprang there even of one, and him as good as dead, so many as the stars of the sky in multitude, and as the sand which is by the seashore innumerable. These all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them, and embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth. For they that say such things declare plainly that they seek a country. And truly, if they had been mindful of that country from whence they came out, they might have had opportunity to have returned. But now they desire a better country, that is, an heavenly. Wherefore the Most High is not ashamed to be called their power, for he hath prepared for them a city. By faith Abraham, when he was tried, offered up Isaac. And he that had received the promises,
which Isaac